Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in and welcome to Motivating Monday. My name is Yekai and I'm giving a short sharing on hymn of encouragement. Before I start, I just want to share something that I've read online that I thought was meaningful. Right, and the article actually states that if one has faith, all things and all circumstances have meaning. And us Christians, we always pray to be faithful and closer to Him. And sometimes we do wonder if God is faithful and if He does love us, why does bad things still happen to all of us? In our prayer to God, what do we pray for? Is it worthy or spiritual requests? If we pray for strength to make us stronger, God give us difficulties to make us strong. If we pray for wisdom, God give us problems to solve. If we pray for courage, God give us dangers to overcome. And lastly, if we pray for love, we actually experience people to help and also to open our heart. At the end of the day, our prayers are all answered. And one can only have a deeper meaning and can only be encouraged if we draw closer to God. And how do we draw closer to God? And that is what I'm supposed to share today in the hymn of encouragement. The hymn that I felt meaningful, and I will read it when I'm down or go to it in times of encouragement, is as the deer pants for the water, so my soul longs after you. This hymn was actually penned down by Martin J. Enstrom in 1982, and it's actually based on Psalms 42:1. So let us take a look at Psalms 42:1-2. As the deer pants for flowing stream, so my soul pants for you, O God. My soul thirsts for God, for the living God. This hymn is actually a very beautiful expression of human souls' thirst for God. The psalmist actually compares his longing for God to a deer thirst for water. A deer panting for water is a strong image that speaks of the intensity of the deer's thirst. And we all know that if there's no water, all of us will die. And similarly, our soul also longs for God with great intensity. There's this part of the lyrics that actually states, I want you more than gold and silver, and only you can satisfy. Often in our life, we pursue for material stuff, for material wealth, and we all know that it's never ending. We may not be always aware of it, but part of us always search for something more and something more important, and that is God. This hymn is actually a reminder for all of us, even though we may not always be aware of it, that our souls is constantly thirsty and is thirsty for God. He is the source of all life and love, and we will never be truly satisfied until we come into contact with Him. Lastly, the psalmist actually ends the hymn with a declaration of love of God. He says, God is the only one that can satisfy my heart desire. It is a beautiful way of saying that we can only find true happiness and fulfillment in God. When we turn to Him, we discover that He's the only one that can truly satisfy our soul. Here comes to the end of Motivating Monday. I hope some of you are motivated. If any one of you is feeling down or there's a heavy weight on you, turn to God, pray, draw closer to Him. For God is the only one that can satisfy us and give us comfort.